If you have an estate plan in place, it is important to ensure that you are reviewing your plan every 3 to 5 years. And oftentimes, that can be either more or less depending on how old you are, what your health is like, right? You want to ensure that you review your plan to see if there were any major life changes that have happened. So, life changes can include if there was a death. Maybe somebody that you identified as an agent has passed away. So you need to ensure that you're updating your estate plan to reflect who you have now that you would want to act in that role. Another important life event is if you were to get married. You want to ensure that your new spouse and you have an estate plan that works together. Whether you keep your own estate plan, you have a joint estate plan, or you create a new one together. Another life event to think about is if there's a divorce. We oftentimes work with divorce attorneys at the time that somebody decides they want to get a divorce to creating a new estate plan for them then. It pains me to think about how often somebody is going through a divorce and somebody passes away during that divorce proceeding. And I just recently had a case where this happened. It's very unfortunate in this situation where the husband that was getting a divorce from the person that has passed away is now entitled to receive the entire estate. And now our client is unable to take care of the kids that were involved because the kids will now be receiving nothing. If you are contemplating getting a divorce, it is very important to ensure that you are working in conjunction with your estate planning attorney and a divorce attorney to make sure that you can put your wishes legally in writing during that divorce proceeding. If you were to have a new baby, it is important to make sure that you update your estate plan to reflect what your wishes are for that new baby. Whether it's your first child or whether you have multiple children, it's important to ensure that their name is added to the documents. This can ensure that there's no confusion when it comes to how that child would receive. If you forget to add that child, then we may have to petition the court to get them added at a later time if you are unable to do so in your planning. So this actually happened in the Kobe Bryant estate. When Kobe passed away at that time, he had had a new child that was just born, and he did not have his estate plan updated to reflect that new child's name in his plan. So his wife, after his passing, had to go to court and get the estate planning documents updated to include that child that was never added because it was a new baby that he had had. So it is important to ensure that when you have a new child, make sure you get those estate planning documents updated. When you review your plan every 3 to 5 years, it's also important to review what assets you have. You want to take all of the statements for all of the assets that you have and ensure that you either have them listed in the name of your trust or have beneficiary designations according to your plan. Also, pulling title to your property. I see this when people do refinances for homes. They may have to pull it out of the trust to refinance it, and it never actually gets put back in. So it's important to go through this while reviewing all of the assets to ensure that everything is properly titled in the name of your trust. If you have any questions or concerns about reviewing your trust, what does the language actually mean? What is my trust actually saying? Are my documents updated? Please contact us here at Hermance Law to assist you.